I'll tell you, for an angry mob, you're doing really well. You know, I think back, I was sitting there talking to some friends of mine as Michael was singing some of these beautiful songs that remind us about what matters in life. And, you know, I was thinking about my grandparents, like many of your grandparents. They came from Ireland. You can't tell Sean I'm Irish, American. And, you know, they came to this country. They didn't have, by the way, they didn't have cash for clunkers. They didn't have a baby bond. They didn't have a rotten government-run educational system. And they didn't have Obamacare. But they came to America because they wanted a dream to be fulfilled. I believe every single person has been touched by God, and we all have inherent talents. And it's our job in the course of our lives to find them and bring them to fruition and serve our fellow man. It's really, thank you. And I think my grandparents, they came here, they didn't have very much money. My father grew up really poor in the Bed-Stuy section of Brooklyn. He served 4 years in the Pacific. I saw a lot of vets when Lee Greenwood was out here. Stand up, and God bless all of you. And it was a big deal when my father, you know, bought a 50 by 100 lot, and he built a Cape Cod house where I grew up in. And by the way, he was proud of that house, and proud, except when I cut the lawn, he wasn't too happy with it. And I grew up in this house, had 3 older sisters, and by the way, 1 bathroom. It was rough, I'll tell you. Hurry up, hang on, I'm putting my makeup on. But, you know, and I remember I used to pray, I used to ask, God, please, give me a brother. Let's even the odds here. And God does work in mysterious ways, because the person I'm about to introduce to you is the brother that I never had. And ever since my earliest days at Fox, he actually inspired me when he stood before an arrogant Congress and an arrogant group of senators. Oh, Lord. Remember when he did this? And not unlike the mobsters, you know, the little old ladies and the veterans and everybody that's been out of these town halls saying, no, thank you, we don't want government-run health care, and we don't want your stimulus plan, we want our money back, we want you to get out of our lives. America responded to him, and it inspired me, and that's what got me into radio, because I started calling in the radio talk show saying, he's a great American, and we ought to support him. And he started the Freedom Alliance Scholarship Fund, and I just, you know, I said to him one day, I said, I want to do whatever I can to help, and look at this crowd here tonight. We have the house, look at this crowd, it's not an empty seat in the house. And thank all of you. But what I love about this guy, he's been to Iraq and Afghanistan. By the way, he's going this Friday, and I hope you'll pray for him as we pray for all our brave men and women that are over there right now. He doesn't have 1 Purple Heart. He has 2, but he could have had many more, but he didn't want to take them, and I'll have to explain why. But he really is like a brother to me, and he started the Freedom Alliance to create a scholarship fund for the children of brave heroes. And he himself is a hero in my mind, and a great friend, and a great American. Let's give a warm Atlanta, Georgia welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Oliver North.
Thank you. And by the way, you got 2 Purple Hearts, right?
I do. Are you eligible for more Purple Hearts? How many times were you injured in the line of duty?
Well, Everett Whipple is here tonight. He was there for a bunch of them, and he was a young rifleman in my rifle platoon. And I suppose I could have more. But if you took a 3rd Purple Heart, then you had to leave the field, and I didn't want to leave guys like Ed Whipple behind. And I really didn't want to be like John Kerry.
Colonel North and I have a contest going on. We started a few concerts back. It just happened spontaneously. Now, he's used to throwing grenades. He's not used to throw football, so we have a bet. Whoever throws it further donates another $10,000 to the Freedom Alliance Scholarship. Whoever throws it further. So far, I've thrown it further in the last 3 shows. He throws it like 5 rows deep because he thinks it's a grenade.
Well, the further you have to throw a grenade.
Yeah. You ready to see one? You want to check Colonel North on, see how far he throws it?
Intercepted, too.
Intercept. That was his best throw so far. How many of y'all think I can beat that? You ready?
Man has a future in the NFL.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Oliver North.